Okay, so have you ever felt like you need to have like a ton of money just to even like start thinking about investing?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty common feeling.
It definitely is, and that's what we're diving into today
Right.
from this article. From paycheck to portfolio, how to start investing with little money.
Interesting.
Yeah, so what we really want to do is show you guys that like you don't need to be rich,
Yeah.
You can start building your financial future today, even with just tiny amounts.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this article really stresses that.
Yeah.
Starting now is so much more important than waiting till you have like some huge amount of money.
Right, like it's the consistency and the approach more than like the actual dollar amount.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea that investing is like this exclusive club for the wealthy is a myth.
Yeah.
This article like really breaks that down. It says, hey,
Mm.
small regular contributions over time can actually be way more powerful
Yeah.
than waiting for this like mythical lump sum.
Okay, so let's get into the mindset, right? Because the article really stresses that idea of time in the market beats timing the market. And
Absolutely.
you hear that a lot.
Right.
But what does that actually look like for someone who's thinking, okay, like 20 bucks a month?
Okay. So think about $20 a month and how that works with compound interest.
Okay.
So compound interest, it's like this snowball effect for your money.
Okay.
You're earning interest on your
So
interest.
it's like the money making itself.
Exactly. Like it keeps multiplying.
Okay.
Even a small amount, like $20. If you give it enough time
Yeah.
to grow and reinvest those earnings, it can become a lot.
Yeah.
The real key is just starting as soon as possible, no matter the amount,
Right.
so that that snowball has the longest possible time to roll downhill and get bigger and bigger.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
So the main takeaway there is forget waiting for the right time.
Right.
Forget waiting for a huge paycheck.
Yeah, just start wherever you are right now.
Yeah. Okay, so the article mentions these apps, Acorns, Robinhood, SoFi Fidelity.
Oh, yeah, I love these.
What makes those so crucial for somebody starting small?
Well, I think they've really like democratized investing in a way
Okay.
because they've made it so much easier to get started.
Right.
Like you can literally begin with like a single dollar on some of these.
Wow.
What I think is really cool is the roundup feature.
Okay, explain that.
So it's like passive investing, but like ninja style.
Okay.
So every purchase you make, it rounds it up to like the nearest dollar, and that spare change automatically gets invested.
Wow.
So you're literally investing without even thinking about it.
I love that.
Yeah, those small amounts, they definitely add up over time.
Ninja investing. I love it.
It's the best.
Okay, so you're starting small. The next thing the article says is focus on simplicity.
Right.
And they suggest index funds or ETFs.
Yeah, those are a great place to start.
Why are those such a good first step?
Okay, so let's think about managing risk.
Okay.
With index funds or ETFs, you're getting instant diversification. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket and betting on like a single company,
Right.
you're actually investing in a whole bunch of companies, like a whole basket of them.
Okay.
It's like betting on the entire horse race instead of just one horse,
I see. Yeah.
right? So for example, an S&P 500 index fund tracks the performance of 500 of the biggest U.S. companies.
Wow. Okay.
And historically broad market indexes like that, they've offered some pretty solid long-term growth potential
Okay.
without all the stress of trying to pick individual stocks.
So less pressure, instant diversification. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, the article also talks about automating those investments.
Yeah, that's super
And
important.
they even compare it to like paying for your Netflix subscription.
It's a great analogy.
Why is that such a crucial piece of this?
Well, it's all about how we manage our behavior and our finances.
Okay.
When you set up automatic transfers, you kind of take the emotion out of it.
Right.
It just becomes routine, like a non-negotiable bill.
You're paying your future self, basically.
It's exactly just like you budget for entertainment.
Yeah.
You're prioritizing your financial growth.
I love that.
And the automation guarantees that consistency, which is like the secret sauce for compound interest to really work its magic.
It's treating your future you like your favorite streaming binge.
Exactly.
Okay, so lastly, the article talks about the market's ups and downs
Oh, yeah. That's the nature of the beast.
and how important patience and consistency are.
It's all about the long game.
So why is that so vital in the long run?
Well, market fluctuations are inevitable.
Right.
They're going to happen. But trying to like perfectly time those ups and downs often backfires.
Yeah.
You end up missing opportunities.
I see.
So by staying patient and investing consistently, even when the market dips, you actually benefit from something called dollar cost averaging.
Okay.
which means you're buying more shares when prices are lower.
Interesting.
And over the long term, historically, the market has trended upwards.
Okay.
So staying the course gives your investments the best chance to recover and really grow.
Right. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Absolutely.
So what's the core message here?
Don't wait till you have a lot of money to get started.
Don't wait.
Yeah, start now with what you have.
So for everyone listening out there, I want you to think, what small recurring investment could you commit to starting today?
Right, like even $5, $10.
And imagine how that could add up over time.
Yeah, just let that consistency compound and build your future.
It's pretty powerful stuff, right?
It really is.
Awesome. Well, thanks for diving into this with me.
Always a pleasure.
See you next time.
All right, see ya.
Bye.